everybody, and we're back on another episode of Two Dope Ass Grandmas. I am one of your hosts, the infamous, the legendary, yes, the one, the only, Day.
Wow, somebody feeling really good today.
Yes.
What up, y'all? I'm PJ.
What are you gonna say?
Well, how I'm gonna follow that? I mean, damn. It's PJ and Coco. We just here to support. I am Daddy. All right, babe.
Yo, if you big yourself up, who else gonna big you up?
Facts. Go on, do that.
Period.
Go on, do that. Do that, boo. Show them how.
Okay, but yes, we are back.
Welcome back, y'all. Welcome back.
What's good? What's good? I hope y'all missed us because we missed y'all.
Yeah. And we got some good stuff to talk about today.
We do, because a lot of things happen in 2 weeks. If you don't follow me on social media, please follow me on social media, because I'll be in these social media streets.
Crashing out, y'all. Crashing the fuck out. But, if y'all like that, follow her, because she's very entertaining, I must say.
I try. You can follow me at I am Day Madison on most social media platforms.
You can follow me at she_is_PJ.
Yes, and look out for my new website that will be coming soon. And next year, my Patreon.
Oh.
And my Substack.
Wow, she doing big things, y'all. Big things.
Yes.
That's why I love her.
Oh, and I love you too.
Gracias, señorita.
Gracias, señorita. Get on that speed. Because
we'll talk about that later.
We will.
Yes.
Okay. First segment up to bat.
Mm-hmm.
Who do we have in the hot seat today?
Today's hot seat is Cathy Engelbert. I think I'm saying her name right.
Who cares if we saying it right or wrong? Cathy, the WNBA commissioner, is one of the people that we got on the hot seat today.
Yes.
And we about to burn up.
Okay, let's let me kind of set things where we at. It's the WNBA playoffs. We're deep into the playoffs now. They go by pretty quick. You blink your eye, you'll miss the WNBA playoffs. That's
True.
Something that they need to work on, making those series a little longer. But anyway, the Mercury just advanced along with the Las Vegas Aces.
Congrats to the Aces.
Yeah.
And the Mercury.
The Aces topped your favorite team, the Indiana Fever, last night.
You a lie. You a must effing lie.
Yeah, that was satire, babe. And the Minnesota Lynx, one of our favorite teams, with Napheesa Collier.
Yes.
Got the Stud Buds on there,
Yes.
Courtney Williams.
Yes.
They're still an amazing team. Anyway, they lost to the Phoenix Mercury, who are a really good team.
Yes. This
Very
year,
physical team. They balling out. And so post the season now, they usually have exit interviews.
Yes.
And what Napheesa wanted to let everybody know is just how she's feeling. And based on some conversations that she had with Cathy, the WNBA commissioner, she put her on blast. A conversation that probably Cathy thought was probably, between those two, and just a private conversation end up being public. And Fee did what Fee felt like she needed to do. So shouts out to Fee. That's our girl. We big fans of Fee.
MVP.
We love Fee. Yeah, we love
With
Fee.
her little pretty self.
Yeah, she's beautiful. And she fights for the players, even though she's one of the higher paid players in the league.
She is.
She's out here fighting for the young players and the future players that will be joining this league. Yes. And so she is pushing the commissioner and the league to do better.
Do better. We went to the inaugural season of Unrivaled in Miami, and it was a Oh,
It was dope. And Napheesa Collier, along with Stewie from
Stu Norton, Stu York, Stu York.
Yes, she along with Brianna Stewart from the Liberty started Unrivaled, and this league, I'm telling you, it's. I mean, the WNBA don't look out. Unrivaled gonna be topping the WNBA, but Unrivaled, those players play in the summertime. When during the off season, I should say in the off season, when the WNBA isn't playing, so it's actually usually in the wintertime. They're paying those ladies a nice salary, and there's been a lot of big investment in that league. Serena Williams, a lot of very wealthy and very diehard sports fans have invested in that league because they want to see it grow. I think the new evaluation, because they just had a round of investments, is like 304 million or 340 million, something like that. So very high value league. And we bring that up just to say that Fee is not just a basketball player. She's an entrepreneur. She's a businesswoman. She's a baller. So she knows what she's talking about. And I think it would do Cathy Engelbert and the WNBA. It would do them some good if they listen to her.
Just listen.
Yeah. So anyway, coming out of that, she made public.
Let's talk about what she said.
Yeah, you want to go ahead, baby?
Let's get into that. What she said. Some of the things that she said, Collier claimed that in the private conversation, she told her that the star rookies making big off court money, talking about Caitlin Clark, should be grateful for their WNBA exposure.
Yeah, so Napheesa was basically, again, fighting for the newbies, right? You think of Caitlin Clark, Paige Beckers, Angel Reese. Those players are bringing big time attention to the WNBA because they got fans, they got followers, they got personalities, right? And so Fee's point was, hey, Commissioner, what are you going to do to make sure? Because these ladies make $75,000, y'all.
Yeah,
that's what they make their first 4 years. That's what they're capped. Their first 4 years. The highest,
I think it's like 78, but whatever the case may be,
is low, right? And the higher paid, the most you can make in the WNBA right now, and it's going to change because they're working on a collective bargaining agreement. It's like maybe like $280,000, something like that. Again, just not a lot of money when you think about what the NBA players make. But again, we're not talking apples and oranges. The NBA and the money that they bring in is different than the WNBA and the money they bring in. Nobody's saying they should make the same amount of money. What Fee is saying, for these young players, to get them to get started out in the league, for you to only pay them $80,000, that is not enough, barely, for people to live these days. But what they're bringing to the league and the eyes and the attention, that needs to be rewarded. Now, Cathy's point is, well, it is being rewarded because Caitlin Clark makes $16 million off the court, right? In endorsements and sponsorship and whatnot. And Cathy's point was, well, she wouldn't be making anything if it wasn't for the WNBA platform. Now, Cathy, that's not cool. First of all, Caitlin Clark is talented. She would be doing something
else.
Yeah, she'd be making money doing something.
She could go overseas.
She could go overseas and play.
She would be playing in Unrivaled.
Who knows? Maybe she has other talents that she could use to make money. But my point is that that's not how you speak about your players.
Right.
And I just think Cathy is just very old school. For you to say that players should be on their knees, first of all, nobody should be on their knees thanking anybody.
That she said that. That was like kiss my ring.
Nobody
gave me racist tendencies.
Well, no one should be, yes, babe. No one should have to be on their knees to thank anybody for anything. You know, for that means, Cathy, are you on your knees thanking Adam Silver for giving you the opportunity? No, you don't speak that way. I mean, that was crazy. So she is very old school to me. She is very much like, first of all, she was CEO of Lloyd. one of the first female CEOs of a Fortune 50 company. And for you to be a female CEO in a
Right.
corporate,
And talking about other females like this is just mind boggling.
well, yeah. And I mean, my point is, I understand the environment of corporate America. It's very male, very white male dominant. And for her to be raised to the CEO ranks, she probably had to act the way they act, right? She probably has a lot of similar characteristics, right? Almost kind of that slave master sort of leading that way. Adam Silver is the exact opposite. That's her boss. He hired her in 2019, and her role was really to bring exposure to the WNBA, which I think she's done a good job of. Bringing exposure, elevating the game, making sure that their sponsorship, they're getting more sponsorship. What she's missing is the element of looking out for the players, looking out for the people who are really the ones that are elevating the game and bringing fans to the league.
In this off season, somebody's going to pull her to the side and give her media training because that was just unacceptable.
Yeah, she's been off. She's been off base on quite a few things throughout her tenure within the league. And like I say, she's about 6 years in. You know, I think she's accomplished what she needed to do in terms of elevating the vision and the eyes on the WNBA. But in terms of taking it to the next level, really leaning into the players and understanding that it's a players' league, and you got to figure out, how do you incorporate the things that they need to be successful? So they probably need to move on to the next commissioner.
Definitely.
Somebody like a Dawn Staley.
Oh, baby.
I'm just throwing that out there. I'm just throwing that out there. Would make an amazing WNBA commissioner.
Touch.
Gets it. Understands the players. Understands the needs. Understands that the health is important. That they have state of the art facilities. That they are getting paid what they deserve. That they get the meals, the training. That they get the transportation. All the things that they need to be successful.
Yes. Yeah. But let's go into real quick about when she complained about the officiating, because we've been complaining about the officiating all season long.
It's horrible.
It's trash. It's trash. And Collier, Napheesa, stated that her injury in the playoffs was tied to a play that she says was a no call.
So I watched the play, and it was Alyssa Thomas, who's a great player, very physical player.
Yes. And I love Alyssa.
Love Alyssa Thomas. And she gonna go for it. When I looked at the play many times,
talk about it.
It looks like an aggressive play. She clearly goes for the ball. She steals the ball from Napheesa, but she does kind of go low and hit her in the knees as she does it. I feel like it could be physical. I feel like it's borderline foul. But let me tell you something about officiating, at least, and this is my perspective. The officials here still have to learn the game and understand how to officiate the game, right? Because the game is getting more physical.
And I think they don't know how to officiate the game for women.
It could be that. I think it is that. Yes.
And that's the issue. They see men playing, they get it, right? They get it. It's men. And so it's easy to see a foul with men. With women, I think they're taking it with kid gloves. They're like,
I feel like they don't really know what to do. One of the things that people are looking for, number one, is just consistency.
Yes.
Be consistent. If you call in the game one way, if you call in a lot of ticky-tack fouls, then you call them on both sides.
All of them.
Or if you're saying, you know what, this is going to be a game where we're not going to call a lot of fouls. We're going to tell y'all go out and be physical.
Right.
Then call the game that way. Make it even for both. That's what people are looking for.
Don't do it on one team and don't do it on the other. And we saw them do this time and time again, most time, not calling them for Chicago Sky.
Exactly. Not that we want to be homers, but we are a bit homers. And yeah, we saw that. We just didn't see consistency.
Yes, we haven't.
So A, the consistency, and B, I really think, babe, and B, maybe A, is around the physicality. The game is becoming much more physical, and they just not sure how to how to referee that. So that Alyssa
these
Thomas,
women are playing.
that Alyssa Thomas play was a very physical play. Here's why I think it should have been a call, because this is number 3 or C, however you want to call it. Napheesa is a star in this league. And one of the things that they get in the men's league, which I think they haven't figured out yet, is you got to protect your stars. Mm-hmm. And you know that stars get a little bit, they have a quicker whistle, as you like to say, with the stars, because you're going to protect them. Napheesa is a star in this league. Mm-hmm. Alyssa Thomas is a star too, but she's not a Napheesa Collier star.
Right.
And that should have been a foul, right? Just for that, because even if it's a tie goes to the star, right? You give the bigger player, that player should have got the tie in that instance, because again, Alyssa, it really close. It hit her knees and really she took her out. The game was she was done in the game after that.
But I don't think they understand that. I don't think they understand that.
And they still learning. I mean, this game, the game. I do have to say in their defense has it's elevated very quickly. I think even quicker than anyone expected, and it's kind of caught some of them by surprise. So I'm sure this offseason they will spend a lot of time working with their referees, spending a lot of time with the officials, helping them understand the game and where they want to take the game to, and how do we start to get past all this talk about referees. Now, it's never going to go away. They talk about it in the men's game all the time, right? And to Cathy's point, mostly the people that lose are the ones that complain about the referee because they feel like they didn't get the calls that they were supposed to get called.
Yeah, and when we say that the game has elevated, right, we're not saying that. And please, because the newbies, y'all get on my nerves, right? We've been watching this and we've been fans of the game for a very long time. Like I said, I had floor seats for the Liberty when Becky Hammond, Teaspoons was on the floor.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm new to this. I mean, I'm not new to this. I'm true to this, okay?
Tell them back.
So we've been fans for a way long time, not because Caitlin Clark is playing this game.
Definitely not because of that. But I'm a fan of him, but could keep on going.
Okay, but the game is now evolving, right? And so is a lot of new players, and the game is now getting more physical. And so with that being said, with the game getting more physical and it's evolving, things are changing. Quickly. And so very quickly. And the officiators, the refs, they need to change with the game. Yeah. And this is what we're saying.
Yeah.
And so the refs back then didn't have to do all the work that they're doing now. Mm-hmm. It wasn't this rough.
It wasn't as physical. It wasn't seen by as many people.
That
now
is true.
You got a lot of eyes watching, so you just got to be better.
Yeah.
That's just how it goes. Be better all the way around. So the CBA, they will be renegotiating a collective bargaining agreement with the players. I think over the summer. Yeah. So there's going to be change coming. Will it be enough to satisfy the players?
Probably not.
Probably not.
Which is very sad. And they deserve a lot more.
Well, we'll see what they get, because they do deserve a lot more. They're going to get more. But here's what I would say. One of the things that the players are also pushing about is the schedule and complaining about back-to-back games. I think as you make more money,
time to rest.
But as you get as they make more money and as the league becomes more popular, you're going to have to play some back-to-back games, right?
But then they should get paid for playing that hard. Their body has more wear and tear. Fine.
Yeah.
Your body has more wear and tear. Mm-hmm. You're playing more games. Mm-hmm. You should be on private flights. Mm-hmm. You should not have them on commercial flights.
No.
And you should be getting paid more.
Correct. I agree. So, anyway, that was very
and Cathy, do better.
Yeah, Cathy, do better. We'll see if how much longer she stays around, because again, I think the league has outgrown her as a commissioner. Time to move on, Cathy. All right.
Anyway, we gonna have our girl put up all of the things that Napheesa said. I mean, it's all over the internet on what Napheesa said, and we stand by everything that Napheesa said.
Team fee all day long.
Team Feet, that is my girl,
All day
okay?
long. All day
Everything
long.
that she said was true. And yeah, Cathy, do better.
Do better, Cathy.
All right, with that being said, the second person on the hot seat.
Who's that, back?
Chicago own.
Oh, Chicago's very own. One of our very own. Who's that?
Kanye West.
Oh, Kanye. Kanye, one of our favorites.
This ninja here.
What's the latest with Kanye, babe? What are y'all?
Ninja here. Coco, I'm going to need you to calm it down. We are not talking about Cathy anymore. We are talking about Kanye. And even though you should be barking about this, but calm it down.
She like, okay.
Thank you.
Kanye. He's a genius, right?
No, he's a mad scientist.
Okay.
Okay. I woke up and Kanye released his new, because we going to go into the one he released 6 months ago, but his new op list.
Kanye got ops, huh?
Oh, he got ops.
Yeah. Okay.
Yo, my stomach hurt talking about Kanye, because when you talk about Kanye, you got to go into Kanye's brain.
Yes.
And Kanye's brain, going into Kanye's brain is like taking a shroom and taking a real psychedelic ride.
I don't want to go there. I don't want to be in his brain.
We going into his brain right now.
It was scary.
He woke up and he said, I am in pain that no one person could fix. The portrayal. This is his op list. Let's go over it. First on the list, Kim Kardashian. I can understand that. Your ex-wife should be on the op list. I got 2 of them, but they ain't on my op list. They ain't ops of mine. It is what it is. They good with me.
Okay.
But Kim is on his op list. They got beef, whatever.
It makes sense.
It makes sense, right? IShowSpeed.
Yeah, he's a streamer, very popular streamer, one of the most popular in the world. I'm sure Northwest loves him.
Why they got beef?
I can't explain it. Maybe because he's just popular.
Or maybe he wanted to go on his show and he told him no.
That could have been. He may have said something about Kanye that we don't know about.
On the show. I ain't even do the research, so don't even ask me. Y'all do the research.
But he's a very popular streamer. Yeah.
Diddy.
Well,
I can kind of understand that.
I guess. I don't know.
Diddy polarizing now. Something.
A lot of people's ops list.
Yeah, so I can understand that.
That happens.
Ty Dolla.
I don't know. Him and Ty Dolla used to be tight.
Every time I think.
They did. They used to be tight.
I mean, I know they used to be tight, but something happened.
Yes.
In Ye's head.
He must have disrespected him, I'm sure.
That's hilarious. God bless the dead. Harriet Tubman.
Rest in peace, Harriet. I don't know why she would be on anybody's ops list.
Why Harriet Tubman is on this man op list?
It doesn't make any sense to me.
Harriet Tubman.
She ain't bothered. No. Oh, look, Coco, like, not Harriet.
Not
my girl, Harriet. Not my girl, Harriet. Yeah.
Northwest. What?
His child.
The kids get on the op list.
A lot of people don't like their kids, though. I get that. A lot of people don't like their kids. That's very normal. Especially when they get in that teenage year. Ugh.
That's true, but not liking your kids and putting the kids on the official op list is 2 different things.
Okay.
Pusha. We all know they got beef.
Yeah, they got big beef.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Freddie Gibbs.
I have no idea. Freddie Gibbs, another dude from Chicago. I don't know why. He's a rapper. I can't really say. I can't say.
Cuddy.
And you know they didn't have beef. And the whole he testified. Well, that was the Diddy.
That was Diddy.
Yeah, that's right. I'm thinking about Diddy. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
Okay. Curious George. So I had to do some research on this. And I was like, Curious George. Like Curious George. I loved reading Curious George. Why would
If you're young, people are like, who the fuck is Curious George? Curious George was great cartoon little monkey character that he was curious. He always was getting into trouble, right? That was the thing. He just he just was out there learning things and exploring, and that got him in trouble. So he's called Curious George. I don't know why anybody got anything against Curious George.
Well, I did some research on Curious George. Apparently, the story in the very first book of Curious George, his owner, a white man, with a yellow hat, snuck Curious George because he was a monkey. Snuck him in the bag, hit him, put him on a boat, across the ocean, so he can sneak him to take him to a zoo.
Sounds familiar.
Right. So people are saying, white man was a colonizer and Curious George is a monkey. Racist content to us being black, going across the ocean, hidden, trying to lock us up in a cage. So I'm thinking, if I'm going into Kanye's brain, is he taking his back that he got beef with Curious George because his mother read this book to him and now he's thinking about it, and this all had to do with slavery and racism?
Well, that sounds like little Curious George was the slave in that situation.
Right. And
like
so
being mad at Kunta Kinte. I don't get it.
I'm not sure. I just try to take a little trip into Kanye's brain to figure out what trip, Kanye,
Keyword, trip.
psychedelic. Did you get it?
Keyword trip. Yeah. Okay.
I don't understand why he would have beef with Curious George.
I don't either.
Okay. Donald Trump. I mean, I got beef with Donald Trump, so
I don't know when that beef started because he was MAGA not too long ago.
I know he got beef with him now.
Okay.
So I agree with him with that. Pete Davidson, we know why.
Yeah, Pete was. Yeah, well,
I like Pete though. But,
I like Pete,
but I like Pete, but he got beef with Pete.
That's understandable. That's understandable.
Patrick Starr.
Who's that?
You don't know Patrick Starr? Okay, we're not gonna get into that.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. Yeah, they're friends, right? We thought they were friends. Yeah, I know Patrick Starr is not. Yeah, you told me about him.
LeBron James.
One of his sons, his youngest son, went to Donda for a little bit, and probably didn't have the best experience. So maybe because he had to pull his son out of the school after, everything started to blow up. So maybe he feels like LeBron should have kept his kid in the school. I don't know.
King Von, he's not even here anymore. Rest in peace.
Another guy from Chicago. Don't know what King Von could have did to Kanye.
Playboy Cardi?
That was his boy. He produced a bunch of his stuff, I thought.
James Murray?
I don't know him.
I don't know him either. Adolf Hitler?
Oh, I thought that was his boy. No, he said he looked up to him or admired him. I'm pretty sure he said that.
Now he got beef with him.
Yeah. Well, that happens. Sometimes you got friends and they're not your friends no more.
Well, I just want to discuss that 6 months ago, he had another list that was very similar to this, his op list. And so some things has changed from this list to that list. So 6 months ago, he had Virgil on the list. So Virgil is no longer on the list.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, thank God. Let him rest in peace,
Please.
Kanye. John Legend is no longer on the list. Um, Cardi is no longer
Cardi
on the
B?
list. No,
Oh,
Cardi.
okay. Oh, Playboy Cardi.
Playboy Cardi.
Okay.
Big Sean is no longer on the list. Jay-Z is no longer on the list. Dirk is no longer on the list. Common, Don C, Amber Rose. He had the whole Kardashians. Now he just got Kim.
So I guess it all goes to show you that sometimes you can forgive people, they're your ops, then they're not your ops. And somebody new may replace them as your ops. I don't know.
He had Adidas up there, so he might have made amends with Adidas, Balenciaga.
I don't think he ever making amends with them.
Well, he took them off the list.
I think maybe he just fell asleep or something.
He put my own family, but he took that off the list. He put the black community 6 months ago. He don't got that on there. And he put, of course, the Jews.
Oh, wow.
And he don't have that on there no more. Yeah, so
he's a strange dude. A very strange dude.
You gotta love Ye.
Yeah, a lot of people do. A lot of people will always fuck with him and they will say, you can't say nothing bad about him. I mean, he's clearly talented, or, he has a lot of talent. I don't know if he's a genius. They like to throw that word around a lot.
Yeah, I mean, the old Ye was going towards genius level. I felt like he was a producer. His fashion designs was amazing, but he could have been very close to being somewhat of a Virgil of his time.
Yeah.
And then something happened in his brain.
Yeah. I'm sure it's personal for him. It's clearly something, medical, emotional.
Yeah, I think it's
psychological. I'm not sure, but
and he's not taking his medication.
Yeah. So I know he has a documentary out. It was in limited. A documentary that he produced was out and in limited release. It seems like I read somewhere that it did decent, like almost $800,000 in its first week. And I'm sure it'll quickly go to streaming services, so people will be able to see it. Maybe we'll check it out.
Okay. All right. As long as it's free. I'm not paying for nothing I'm not paying for nothing that Ye does unless it's those 350s, because they are comfortable as hell, and them slides. I'm going to pay for those 350s and the slides.
Yeah, we were big fans of Yeezys. They were very
Yeezys,
comfortable shoes.
They're very comfortable, but he don't rock with Adidas no more. So
they still own the design, though. They still make
but them. They don't.
They just don't say Yeezy and so they just got the Adidas sign.
And they don't look the same, right?
I don't know. I haven't bought any in a while.
I don't think they look the same.
We'll see.
All right. Okay, well, that's it for the hot seat.
Ooh, Kanye and Cathy, thank you. Thank you for your contributions.
Of the hot seat, I'll be burned. I'll be burned.
Baby, burn. Disco Inferno. Burn, baby, burn.
All right. Next segment, and this segment is not a segment that we do every episode, but we do it every once in a while. And this segment is, what is PJ? wearing today?
Oh, you want to know what I'm rocking? Well, what I'm rocking today, actually kind of coincides a little bit with what we're talking about. I have on I don't know if y'all can see, a Just Don Racing Club shirt. Just Don is a brand of Don C.
Oh my God, he had beef with I forgot he had beef with Don C.
I don't know why or what that's about, but Don C is a legend in Chicago. He is from the South Side of Chicago. He owns this brand, Just Don, and he collaborates. It's streetwear, but they collaborate with luxury brands. Always has dope fabrics and silhouettes and styles. It's just good material, good stuff. Don C was Kanye's. He was an executive at Good Music label for a while, and he was actually, I want to say, one of Kanye's first managers.
Wow.
Yeah, he also had a storefront, I believe, a retail store with Virgil Abloh. So there was definitely a connection there between Kanye, Don C, and Virgil. Again, Don C is just a legend in Chicago. He's collaborated with Nike, with the Jordan brand, with Mitchell and Ness. He got dope snapbacks. And like I said, I love his brand. I love his clothes, his fabrics. And he's a Chicago pioneer. So shout out Don C.
Shout out to Don C.
Don C, the Just Don brand. And my hat is from my boy Vic Lloyd with the Sensei brand.
Vic.
Vic is dope. If y'all know about Vic, he's also a Chicago dude, just like a Renaissance man. Renaissance man. He's a DJ, rapper, producer, creative, a designer. Worked with the Leaders brand for a long time as their creative director. He's got his own brand. He creates dope events within Chicago through DJ and collaborations with others on the social scene. And just a real cool brother.
Yes, he is.
We got to spend a little bit of time with him, and I'm hopeful that we'll be doing a 5-on-5 with Vic pretty soon.
Yes.
So shout out to Mr. Vic Lloyd, Sensei brand. Y'all go check him out on Instagram, everywhere. You can check out his brand, purchase his stuff. He's a dope dude.
Definitely.
All right,
that's what PJ's wearing today, or Chicago.
Chi-Town, Chicago. Chicago.
If you don't know, that's how you gotta say it.
That's how you gotta say it, Chicago.
All right, next up is all the tea.
What's all the tea, babe?
Today, all the tea is we're dropping. How do you handle ops in your own life? Like, we're Gen X, right? And so friendships is going to come and go, right? And we like to say that some people say, oh, well, you grow or you grow outside of your friendships, or sometimes, you
outgrow the friendship.
You outgrow your friendships. But we don't like to say that. We say that we evolve, right? Because outgrowing your friendship sounds a little, like you're growing one way and your friendships are growing another, or you're growing and then they're not. And that's not true, right?
Yeah. Right.
But sometimes you're just evolving and they're evolving, and you're evolving in one direction and they're evolving another.
Correct. It's not right or wrong or good or bad. It's just different, and you're going in different directions. And so, I don't know about calling people ops. I wouldn't call anyone specifically, anyone that was a former friend, of ops. I don't personally have any ops, but I have had, and not many, but friendships that dissolved, or that we just don't talk as much as we used to for whatever reason. And it doesn't mean that there's like beef or they my ops, or that I outgrew them or they outgrew me. But we at this big old age where people got a lot of shit going on in their life, family stuff, work stuff. I mean, you might be dealing with kids, grandkids, aging parents, trying to figure out this financial stuff, dealing with all the emotional trauma that comes at us every day from just living. And so I think you do just have to give your friends grace and sometimes understand that it's not you, it's not them, it's just life, and that people are busy and doing things and moving in different directions. And it's not like it's beef or that you got to be my ops. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. Um, and it just happens. And at this age, you don't call it beef, right? You just like,
I don't fuck with them no more.
wouldn't even call that you don't fuck with them no more. Like if somebody see you in the streets and they be like, how so and so is doing, you be like, oh, I don't know. I haven't spoken to her, right?
Yeah.
And they be like, oh, somebody be like, oh, is it beef? You be like, no, I just haven't spoken to them. Life just be life, and like,
Yeah.
I'm just doing me, and I'm sure that they are doing whatever they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
It's no beef. It's just I haven't spoken to them.
Yeah. And yeah, and that happens. Now I did have a friendship, and actually we back cool again. But I would say this is probably about 4 years ago, maybe 3. And a good friend of mine, somebody that I talk to almost on a daily basis, or at least several times a week, we stopped talking. And it was mainly because the individual, they said something to me that I felt was foul. And ultimately, as we came back together, even when the person said it, I knew they didn't mean it, but it still was something that was hurtful, right? And the right thing would have been, hey, for them to just say, hey, I'm sorry, I didn't mean that, because I knew they didn't mean it. But when they said it, it was so foul to me at the time that I was like, well, that friendship is over. Like, I'm not going, we not, I won't be talking to you no more, right? At least not until you make it clear that that's not how you feel. And this was, again, I would say, very close friendship, someone that I talked to regularly, that we always had a good time together, never had no beef, but someone that I was really supportive of them, and they were supportive of me, right? I mean, this is somebody that they would call me if they needed something before they may even call their own family, right? And it just took many years. I felt like about 2.5 years. And it's weird because we had friends in common. And you know how your friends would be like, y'all not talking? Y'all still not talking? Well, that's kind of crazy. You know what I mean? And so some of my closest friends, our joint closest friends, knew that we weren't talking. And they were trying on both sides to kind of, resolve the beef, even telling him, hey, you need to go talk to Pam, apologize, blah, 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 blah. And I'm the type of person that if you're a good friend, once you do say, hey, I realize that was fucked up, I shouldn't have said that, or I didn't mean that, or whatever. Like, I'm like, cool, we're good. I'm not a person that like holds a grudge, even though in this case I was holding a grudge. I was just like, I'm not going to talk to this person no more. And ultimately the individual texted me or called me and just was like, I'm sorry. You know what I mean? It didn't even have to be a long explanation, a long discussion. Now, maybe because it's a guy too, it's a little different, because I feel like the way men sometimes resolve things are different than the way women resolve them. And so it didn't take a lot of back and forth. It just took hey, I knew that was fucked up, my bad. And actually, I told them, you know what? I apologize for my part in all of this too as well. Because at any point I could have reached out and called them and said, hey, let's talk. Let's go have a drink and let's just settle this, right? But I didn't do that. So I just felt like that was very adult and mature way to just squash the beef, because I guess there was beef, to squash it. And now we back cool again. Don't nobody talk about it. I don't even think about it. I'm assuming he don't think about it.
You are such a Taurus. The fact that you sat up here and said, yeah, and then I apologize and fault because I said at any time I could have called and said, you know what, let's just go have a drink and squash this.
Mm-hmm.
Not this Virgo.
Oh, no. I know not you. I know
Not this Virgo.
Oh, yeah, I know. I know, babe. You like, I mean, she's used those words sometimes that if I saw so-and-so in the street on fire, I wouldn't piss on them.
First off, I know the situation. So I know the situation. I would let the situation end if there was an apology.
Yeah.
But there's no way, no how would I, no way, no how would I say, hey, let us.
Yeah, let's reach out to them and say, hey, let's talk.
No.
Never that.
Never that, because what you said was foul. And so you better hope I don't see you because it might be on sight.
Yeah, see, that's New York versus Chicago right there. But you know what? No, it is. It's just that you and I are just two very different people in the way we handle conflict. I am a conflict avoider. This one over here runs toward the conflict.
Oh, I love the smoke.
Love the smoke.
The building is burning. Let me run towards the burning.
Into the burning building.
The building is burning. She's running away from the building. The building is burning. I'm running towards the building with no water. I'm like, let's get it.
She want all the smoke.
I want all of the smoke.
Every bit of it.
I am so New York. I fit right in here in Chicago. Let's get it.
Yeah, you do.
This was not a hard transition for me. They're like, oh, you in Chicago? It's rough. Rough where? I'm from New York, 48 years. Bread. This is not rough. This is a piece of cake for me. So I'm like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm good here. I'm good in any hood. New York bred me. If New York bred you for 48 years, you're good in any hood. In any hood, I'm good. I keep my head on a swivel.
You do, babe.
I'm like, I'm good.
Yeah. Absolutely.
And so I see things that she doesn't see. And so I watch her back before I watch my back.
Mm-hmm. And I appreciate that, babe. I do. I appreciate that. So, yeah, I mean, we handle beef, handle our ops, I guess, a little differently. Again, not ops. But sometimes as, adults, you're going to have a disagreement or a different perspective on something, or maybe somebody says something that's just foul. And in my situation, that's what happened. But I also knew this happened this happened in a text exchange with multiple people. And so that was the other thing. This person said something very foul on a text exchange with two or three other friends. But we were kind of antagonizing the individual a little bit. So I know that there was also, pushing the button of someone whose buttons, you can push, right? So, but it was all in fun and games till it wasn't fun and games. And so, shit happens. That's life.
I feel like at this age, women in general should be able to have a difference of opinion and be able to bounce back from it. I don't want to be friends with anybody that I can't say what's on my mind and you say what's on your mind and we still be good.
Yeah.
If you get an attitude, because I'm going to say what's on my mind, hands down. I can't be nothing but day.
Mm-hmm.
This is who I am, right? And you be who you are. Please be who you are, please. I want you to be who you are, right? And we're going to have a difference of opinion, right? And it's okay to disagree. But if that disagreement causes us not to be friends, then we was never friends in the first place. And I'm okay with that because I'm 52 years old. I have friendships 30 years. anybody that I make friends with now, especially in Chicago, I only been here 4 years. They're like 4 3-year friendships.
Yeah.
If they dissolve, I'm okay. And I know you're like, oh God, Davon, like she's always like, oh, you'll cut somebody off in a minute. I'm like, I wouldn't say that I cut somebody off in a minute. I'm just saying that, and I'm not making anybody. I want to use my words.
Please do.
I'm just saying that I have friends that have been around 20, 30,
Absolutely.
15 years, right? And so
Yes.
anybody that's like 5 years and less, if a small disagreement causes us not to speak, it's no sweat off my back.
Yeah, I would say, especially, if you at our age too. I mean, we
Right.
in our 50s. So yeah, if we just met somebody a few years, I mean, and I everybody's acquaintances to me for the
Right.
most part. I mean, but I do have some strong friendships with people that I've been rocking with for 20, 30 years. Like those are people that I would say are friends, right? But other than that, yeah, you meet a lot of people that become acquaintances, and just people that when you see them in the street, you're like, hey, what's up? But if we're not texting often or talking often and really keeping, not just keeping tabs on each other, but really sort of in each other's lives, then it's hard to really maintain, I would say, this like super bond, because there's just too much other stuff going on, right?
But it's so hard. I'm a type of person, even my friends that I've been friends with for 20, 30 years, I'm not keeping that much tab on them, and they're not keeping that much tab on me in this part of my life now either. Like, and I keep my phone on do not disturb all of the time. Pam says, if somebody, she said the other day, like if they gave $1 million, who can you call and who would answer the phone?
Right. If they said, I will give you $1 million if you could call one person and they will answer the phone, I know it would not be Davon that I call to get that $1 million. I know that for a fact, because she is not going to answer the phone. Period.
When I left corporate America, one of the things that I knew was part of me leaving corporate America and then starting my therapy journey was that leaving corporate America and being chained to my phone was that I needed to unchain myself from my phone. The phone was part of the issue of my anxiety. And so I had to unchain myself from my phone. So part of that was putting that phone on do not disturb. So, and that includes notifications. My social media doesn't even have notifications. None of that stuff pops up on my phone. None of that. I check it when I want to check it. And so, yeah, text me. That will pop up. Text me and let me know. And don't try to randomly FaceTime me. You need an appointment to FaceTime me. What are you talking about? Anybody that randomly FaceTime, I'll be like, what is wrong with you? You schedule an appointment for a FaceTime. Are you crazy?
Yeah. Yeah. So basically, don't call Davon if
all my friends know. Don't call me. They know.
If you're gonna win $1 million for somebody to answer the phone, don't call Davon. If you're in jail and you got one call to make,
my friends know.
Do not call Davon. Call somebody that maybe could. She one of those people you can call her 12 times in a row and she's not gonna be like, maybe this might be in a. She's gonna send you to voicemail 12 times in a row.
No, now here's the thing. My iPhone does have, I have some people, and you are one of them. I think it's like 5 of y'all. And I'm not going to name who the 5 is, but they know who they are.
The emergency call?
Yes. And so if you call twice back to back, it will force it to go through and break through.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And that's a secret. And those people know who they are. Yes.
I believe I'm one of them. So
Yes, you are.
okay, let's see
And
if
my
that
best
shit works.
friends are they know because I have a medical condition. So they know who they are, yes. And that's been like that for a long time. But other than that, and so you have to call back to back. Other than that, yeah, no.
Yeah. So this goes back to, yes, I agree with you were saying that you don't need to talk to people every day and all that, because I do have very close friends that I rarely talk to. Well, I'm not a talk on the phone person anyway. Nobody's calling, having any long conversations with me. I'm not that person. Second of all, so text here and there, that's great. That's how we know you coming in town, I'm coming in town, we're gonna
Right.
meet
And
up,
then
you
we
having a
link
party,
up.
da 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 da
Yes.
da. And when you see those people, it's
It's
like,
like it never right.
hey, you go right into
Yes.
what you going on, what's going
That's
on
how
with this
you
and
know
that.
they're a true friend.
Yeah, they're not worried about,
Yes.
oh, I haven't seen you, I haven't talked to you,
No.
don't call me. Da, da, da. No.
I don't want no friends that's needy and that insecure. I want friends that when we link up, when we ain't see each other in a minute, it's like we never, we ain't missed a beat.
Facts. Yeah. Okay. So we both know that we handle ops a little differently, but we don't really have no ops. It's just,
Yeah, because what Biggie said, beef is when you can't sleep, and I sleep good at night. So I
Facts.
got no beef. So I
Facts.
sleep good at night.
There you go, baby.
Period.
All right.
Talking about, I sleep good. Cardi
You
B
do.
said, drop the Addy.
Oh my God.
I want Cardi and Nikki to take me out the group chat, please. I'm having anxiety about this. Just take me out the group chat. I'm from New York, so I understand when you say drop the Addy, I understand. If you're not from New York, then you really don't understand what part of beef that is.
I just want somebody to come in and help mediate so that these women can stop going at it in social media and just tearing each other down, tearing their kids down, tearing their families down. Like, come on,
Cardi
ladies.
entered the zone that's like 3 levels underneath hell at this point.
Well, her and Nikki both are on that same level. Y'all New York girls. It's like, damn.
Oh yeah, we don't.
There's just no end to it. Everybody got to die before it ends. I just don't understand.
I don't even understand why I mess with New York girls.
Well, this is New York on New York crime. I mean,
No, this is bad. And so this makes it even worse. That's why I'm like, just take me out the group chat because this is giving me anxiety. When we entered the realm of drop the Addy, I'm like, this is bad.
God bless both of them and their families.
This is bad.
Peace be with them.
And also with you. We just went back to Catholic
We
church.
sure did. Right back to Catholic school. That's right.
We are at Tudors. We are Catholic girls. We are Catholic.
Believe it or not.
We are Catholic girls. Our parents are Catholic.
That's right. They raised us Catholic.
Okay.
Not that we've been
We ain't been
to mass in a minute, but that's
we
another day's topic.
we gonna go to mass because mass you are in and out in the hour. We gonna find a church and we gonna go to mass. Okay. All right. Okay.
What's the next segment?
Last call. Last call for alcohol.
All right. Last shot, y'all. What we talking about?
Let me take my last shot, child, before we get into this. Child, remember we was in the Uber the other day. Oh, you wasn't in the Uber with us. I was in the Uber with my friends the other day, and the man was drinking that that McDonald's cup, that clear McDonald's cup, and he was sipping, and I was like, this don't look like water in that cup, and he just gave me this little grin. I was like, just get me where I need to go.
Oh my God, the Uber driver?
Yes, child, just child, Lord. Anyway.
Peace
Chicago,
be with you.
and also with you. Ooh, child. Anyway. All right, last call. We about to get into Bonito.
Ey, Titi me preguntó si tengo muchas novias.
That was not
Muchas
good. What
novias.
was
Hoy
that?
tengo a una, mañana otra. Ey.
Bad Bunny is announced as a Super Bowl halftime show.
Yeah, I think that is amazing. They just announced it. They just announced it this week. It was during the Monday night game, I believe, and the way they did it was dope. They kind of, they did it dope. They had some people talking about, oh, he's not a big enough star, blah 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 blah, and then they show him sitting on the goal post with his little hat on, looking like, here I come. So, I think this is an amazing choice once again by Jay-Z and Roc Nation. Great follow-up to Kendrick having Bad Bunny. That's my perspective.
Got MAGA, all the Karens and the Kens, they panties in a uproar.
It's a lot of people. I feel like the same people that weren't happy about Kendrick performing are happy about Bad Bunny performing. Yeah.
Same people.
Yeah. So one of the comments, I mean, they said, one of the bigger comments that I heard, somebody made a comment that something like 15 to 18% of Americans speak Spanish. So that it makes no sense to have him on such a big global stage. But you think about it, it's not just about Americans. A lot of people across the country, across the globe, watch the Super Bowl, and Bad Bunny is
so global.
He's Taylor Swift.
Yes, he is.
I mean, he's on that level. He's on Beyonce level.
Yes, he is.
He's bigger than Kendrick Lamar.
Yes, he is.
So he is certainly big enough to carry the biggest and brightest stage. The fact that most of his music is in Spanish will mean nothing, because people will sing their hearts out. They will love the performance, and music translates, right?
Yes. Even if you cannot sing it, you're going to dance. I'm from New York.
There we go.
The Puerto Rican Day Parade.
Oh man, that's
one of the most parade.
I want to go one day.
Oh my God, I'm going to take you.
I want to go.
First off, the music.
Yeah. Big here in Chicago. They're doing big here in Chicago, but not like New York. Yeah, y'all
not bigger than us.
Y'all
not bigger than us. Not bigger than us.
Yes.
Baby, we do it big. Okay.
Yeah.
And you ain't got to understand none of that music to understand and feel the culture.
I think it's going to be amazing. I think it's going to be one of the most watched Super Bowl halftime shows. I'm sure they're going to bring the performance is going to be great. He's probably going to have some people join him as well. And
should bring Shakira out there.
Didn't we see Shakira? She
I don't know where is she from,
but she was on there not too long ago. So she's had her Super Bowl appearance not too long ago.
That doesn't make a difference. But who does he have songs with? I don't know. I have to. I'm about to learn a little bit of his.
We're gonna learn it. We're gonna learn his music. We've been wanting to learn Spanish anyway.
But even if I don't learn his music, what I do know.
It's gonna move you.
Yes, because
it's gonna move you.
It's that like reggaeton, Spanish trap music that is just gonna make you wanna.
Did you see the little tiny desk with him and Doechii?
Yes, I did. What did he bring Doechii out?
You should love Doechii. She want Doechii. She want Doechii everywhere. Bring Doechii out. Bring Doechii out.
I'm a Doechii fan.
We're about to see Doechii in a couple of weeks, baby. Yeah, you're going to get your Doechii feel. So he going to bring some folks out. It's going to be amazing. Anybody that is against him for political reasons, as you may know, he decided not to have any U.S. performances while he was on his tour because of ICE, right? He didn't want ICE targeting his concerts and therefore targeting his fans. So this would be a way for all his fans and everybody to see him from their home, from their living room couch or wherever they happen to watch it, and not have to worry about ice busting in and ruining the day and ruining the performance. But I cannot wait. I cannot wait. I know it's going to be amazing.
Jay-Z is definitely sending a message.
Of course he is.
And I love this message that he's sending.
I believe he's sending a message. Y'all let us know if y'all think differently, but I absolutely believe he's sending a message. There's no doubt.
Is such a big message. And that's the reason why Donnie is so upset, and all of his followers are so upset, talking about, oh, this is going to be a great time to go to the bathroom and get some more dip. Because you know they love they dip.
Well, go dip off and do what you gonna do. But we gonna watch Bad Bunny.
Oh,
I'm get our bonito.
I may get a Puerto Rican Day flag and hang it outside the window.
Facts.
I may just do it just to upset everybody on the block.
Facts.
Because at the Puerto Rican Day parade, everybody's Puerto Rican.
Yeah.
Everybody's Puerto Rican.
Yeah.
I may just get my niece to make me some peas and rice.
There are Spanish brothers and sisters. I mean, we know that.
Yeah.
The connection between Puerto Ricans and African Americans is very clear, very strong, very tight bond. We understand each other, so it's going to be amazing. It's going to be great.
Oh, I'm going to love it. I am blasting the television loud, probably louder than I did for Kendrick Lamar.
We're going to start getting into his music before then. So let's just, we're going to have some Bad Bunny days around the house where we just blasting his music.
Let's do that. Oh, the neighbors just going to be like, oh, now they Puerto Rican. Now they Puerto Rican.
Yes, we are.
Yes, we are. I may even come outside and be like, hola, hola. They're going to be like, oh, now they Puerto Rican.
She's funny.
Oh, I just love disturbing the peace.
This is going to be fun. Congratulations to you.
Yes, but
Bunny. Congratulations.
And to all our Puerto Rican brothers and sisters.
Yeah, y'all, this is going to be great.
This is amazing.
This is going to be a chance for y'all to really show out.
Do this shit for your culture.
Do your thing, y'all. Do your thing.
Big.
Do it big. Do it big.
Yes.
Boom.
All right. This has been an amazing show.
We done already? Oh my God, this was so.
What else you want to talk about?
No, this was great. This was amazing.
What else you want to talk about?
We've talked about a lot. Look, Coco sleeping, so she like.
We didn't put Coco to sleep.
She like, y'all done put me to sleep, so it's time to end it. Great discussion today, boo boo. Great discussion.
All right, y'all. As always, we gonna close this out.
Oh, okay. Let's close it out.
Yes. Keep your head on a swivel.
Don't smoke nothing you ain't rolled.
And music is universal.
Facts, babe. Music brings people together. It is a universal language that everybody can move and groove to.
Ooh, and we cannot wait to dance with Benito Bad Bunny. Until next time, peace. Follow us on YouTube at 2 Dope Ass Grandmas and engage with our content. Join our community, subscribe, like, share, and comment. Listen to our podcast on all your favorite platforms you listen to podcasts. Follow us on TikTok and Instagram at 2 Dope Ass Grandmas. Follow me on TikTok and Instagram at I am Day Madison. And follow PJ on TikTok and Instagram at she is_PJ.